Hey guys, it's Boop, like the sound effect, and today I want to talk about the 15 worst songs of 2025. The first five we're going to talk about today are just honorable mentions, songs that are made by people that I wouldn't consider musicians or artists or are saying anything worthwhile. They're either a grifter or someone who just makes music due to their connections in the industry or just a viral clip. Songs that serve no purpose other than to irritate and end up on lists like this. So I realize this is just giving those people what they want. I don't seek out this music, it just, you know how it goes, falls into my lap. I won't spend too much time on these songs. So to start things off, we have World War III by Ye. It's just really not worth talking about. Don't listen to it. I don't care what half-assed apology he put out. It's just not worth the brain cells that you'll lose listening to it to even seek it out. Next up is I'm a Metalhead Bitch by Kill Carl. And this is one of those songs that is just some guy on Instagram being cringe. And it's better than spewing hate. He takes every coworker metalhead stereotype and puts it in a song, and really is just the embodiment of that subculture. He definitely loves Sleep Token, like one of those people. Just someone who doesn't have taste beyond like Ice Nine Kills and Sleep Token and like Falling in Reverse, I guess. Just the standard of the standard of the standard coworker ass music. At some point, people like this just need to log off. Next up, we have Dookie by Pat McAfee, the sports podcaster, former Indianapolis Colt punter. There's just not much to say about this. Pat is flexing his industry connections with the likes of Jelly Roll to just pop out the lowest effort garbage pop country with really the lyrical content of a bag of dog shit. To put it lightly, it just reeks of insecurity, and that's coming from someone with millions of dollars but cosplays as a blue collar guy. So calling people haters really just doesn't have the same ring to it as a scrappy punter might like to think. It's really just what comes out of the studio when you're surrounded by yes men who depend on you to make a living. Now we have Charlie by Tom MacDonald. This is just low effort rage bait to its core. It's to appeal to the Candace Owens crowd of conspiracy theorists and really just preaches some hypocritical beliefs and misinformation. Nothing new with Tom MacDonald, obviously. The message against hate, but continuing to spew hate is like he knows what he's doing. It's really a shame that people still take his message seriously. It's to stir people up and give him what he wants. I don't really know how he's fooling anyone anymore. But not even just the hypocrisy and the rage baitiness of the track itself. The mixing on the chorus is horrible. Like, this isn't a track to honor someone he actually respected. This is just to pump it out to the mega masses who will support this kind of thing and really not question it because they agree with the message. But if someone honored me this way, with like a 15-minute studio session, I would want my money back. It's like he walked into the studio with vibes and then no one mixed or mastered the music. They just put it out to capitalize on the events that happened that day. And it's weird behavior for someone who considers themselves to champion that side. He's a Canadian that is overly invested in other countries' politics. Like, if that doesn't say grifter, I don't know what does. It's pathetic. Everything about this song is just pathetic. For the last honorable mention, we have Bigger by Dave Blunts. Another Kanye-esque situation here. Dave Blunt's just makes the edgiest, cringiest trap rap, emo rap bullshit, totally butchering the genre that really was pioneering at one point, and everyone that I know has fond memories of. It was such a good time in music, and just really was when the creativity was flowing in rap particularly. To see Dave Blunt's be really one of the last people doing it, it's really a shame because he just butchers it. But if you want to hear Dave rap about his wiener, hey, this is the song for you. But I don't want to hear about how he finally got laid and found someone to lift his tummy to find his pecker. It's just not for me. And really, I don't think it's for anybody. I just think it's, again, music that is made to spark a controversy and profit off its bizarreness. He won't last long in music if he can't at least show some artistic growth, and I'm not sure that he really can. So to finally get into the actual top 10, we're going to start off with Avenged Sevenfold's Magic. It just released a couple weeks ago at number 10. I wasn't really a fan of Life is But a Dream. It had some pretty okay moments, but overall, I wasn't too interested in ever really going back to that album. I was excited to see if the band would grow into the prog kind of sound that they were going for there. But the best thing about this song is the cover art. Really, the instrumentals, as per usual with Avenged Sevenfold, are solid. But the vocals, it's like Matt didn't adapt or grow his vocal style at all to fit the sound of the prog rock that they were going for. The auto-tune is really, really overbearing and kind of muddies up the rest of the song, in my opinion. And I'm not against auto-tune at all. My favorite song of all time when I was a teenager was Lost from the self-titled Avenged Sevenfold album, and it's still in rotation today. Probably top 3 on that album, in my opinion. So it's not auto-tune that I have a problem with, it's how it's used and how Matt's voice just doesn't really suit this sound to me. I love prog rock, and I just don't know if it's gonna work with Avenged Sevenfold. Oh man, next up, number 9 is Ricochet by Rise Against. It's really sad that Rise Against is ending up on a list like this. I grew up loving them. They have a couple classic albums in my opinion, and this is just like I don't even know if sold out is the right word, but they just got their soul taken. The vocals are mixed so poorly, and at times it sounds like I'm listening to a Disturbed song, and it's not 2004. I don't need a Disturbed clone. Not saying that the rest of the album was like a Disturbed album, but this song, it just really rubbed me the wrong way from a band that I think a lot of us respect and have very fond memories growing up and listening to them. And number 8, we have Gnarly by Cat's Eye. This is just such an overproduced K-pop earworm song. It's like they took a little dripper from the Science Lab, dropped K-pop, and then took Earworm and another one, dropped that in there, and just swirled it around until they got Gnarly. It's a song that you only have to listen to once, and you'll know it for the rest of your life because your brain won't let you forget it. I will say, them girls make a hell of a chicken sandwich. Me and my partner went to Jollibee and tried it. That sauce was so good. The spaghetti with hot dogs I could do without, but it was fine. But the chicken sandwich, great. Worth this song, in my opinion. If we had to have this song to get that chicken sandwich, it's alright, I guess. Big Willie's at it again. Will Smith's Pretty Girls, it's just, we don't need it. It's unnecessary. I've had too much Will Smith over the last 10 years, really. I'm tired of a marriage being my problem when I'm not in the marriage. I'm tired of the insecure old man singing about Pretty Girls. Will Smith never really had it as a rapper, in my opinion, and if he did, he surely lost it before recording Pretty Girls. Number 6 is Provider by Sleep Token. This is just a genre of music that's not for me. Like the genre bending, metalcore, I don't rock with it. I know the joke's been made about the guy making noises with his mouth that resembles singing with peanut butter in his mouth, but it really is true. I didn't really take it seriously until I heard this song in particular. It's grating. Number 5 is Cancelled by Taylor Swift. I'm tired of songs about being canceled. It reminds me of music coming out during quarantine that everyone was trying to make a good quarantine song and no one could do it. At least quarantine existed. Being canceled doesn't. I'm sure Taylor's friends that she's referring to are still very well off in their canceled lifestyle. I'm sure the people that are canceled are still selling out shows and doing very well for themselves, so it's just based on a false premise and not a good faith song. There's just really not much good I can say about it. And at her age, we can't be acting so childish. I know she's regarded as one of the better songwriters of this generation, at least by pop fans. I can't really speak to that, so I won't. But no one can write a canceled song, and I'm not begging anyone to change my mind because I'm tired of hearing about it. It's so stupid. Number 4 is Laugh Track by Ice Nine Kills. I'm just tired of Ice Nine Kills at this point. Spencer's never had an original thought in his head. The band has left him. It's just him and some people now, I guess, from what I read. I'll be honest, didn't do much research. I don't give a shit about Ice Nine Kills. This song sucks. They're just copyright infringement, the band. But if it was like 2007 YouTube, they probably would have been huge as like a parody song band. Like that, it's just a parody song band signed to a major label. Like that's it. I'm the Problem by Morgan Wallen. I'm not gonna take the layup here and tell him he is the problem. What I will say is this is every piece of Drywall's worst nightmare. When they hear this song, they go running. The F-150 in the driveway automatically starts when this song starts playing. It's just pop country, broke country at the worst. It's really just a song for male manipulators. Okay, and at number 2 we have Falling in Reverse and Hardy's song, not the restaurant, no relation. Actually a country singer, butt rock singer, not really sure how to describe him. The song is called All My Women. You can guess about how shallow the song is. Ronnie will miss no opportunity to shit on a scene that that did birth him and claim it's lost its core values, but he jumps anytime a bigger artist wants to platform him and make a song. Just as long as they spell his name right on the check, he's fine with it. The true definition of a sellout. It's not even really a band, it's the Ronnie Show, and that has shown for a very long time at this point. It's just a sorry excuse from the promise that Escape the Fate showed all the way back, even before Dying Is Your Latest Fashion came out. A truly reprehensible human being with a music career to match. It is just sad, the state of the band and the music they're making. It wasn't ever very good, but it's the steady decline into just making coworker core sellout music with the artist of the week. It's truly a new low for the band. Lastly, we have Ghost Under the Veil by Nathan James. I had never heard of this guy until I was made aware of this song, and the song is just the poorest poor man's Marilyn Manson you could imagine. Filled with all the edge, filled with all the corny lyrics, the The vocals, if you want to call them that, the screamed vocals sound like your first attempt at screaming in the 7th grade. And to go along with that, the instrumentals sound like you and your friends getting together at lunch one day at school. Maybe you just had a very hard math test and you want to unwind. After you eat your chicken patty, you'll wander down there and you try and take out your anger by making the most hardcore metal track on GarageBand. It's just pathetic. It's such a busy sounding song, and yet nothing of substance is said or produced. The singing and rapping, yes, it's got a rap metal twinge to it. Those vocals are no better. There's nothing redeeming about the song, and that's why it's at the top of the list. It was a chore to listen to that. That's about all the time I want to dedicate to the bad music of the year. I want to make a best albums of the year before 2025 is over, and I'm working on that now. I'm gonna go write some more for that after this, because it was a great year for music. Don't let this video dissuade you or discourage you. There's plenty of great stuff that came out this year and still good stuff coming out. I think I had an album from last week make my end of year list. This year has been spectacular, and I hope next year is even better. Let me know what you think of the worst songs of the year. I'm sure some people will disagree with this. I don't have to explain opinions to you. You're grown, so let me know your worst songs and recommend some good ones. Bye.